Hello, my name is Maya Feldman, and I'm a master's student at Unity College. Today, I will be providing you with an overview of my capstone research project, the impacts of glue traps on wildlife in Northern California. First, let's talk about what a glue trap is. Glue traps, sticky traps, and sticky flypaper are marketed worldwide as effective, non-toxic tools for the management of rodent and insect pests. These traps are currently available in hardware shops, supermarkets, and some department stores in the US. Glue traps have an extremely sticky adhesive on one side of a flat surface so that small animals become stuck by the feet, fur, or skin when they attempt to run across it. Glue traps are inhumane and can result in suffering and painful death for trapped animals. The glue sticks to skin, fur, and feathers, eliciting severe stress responses. Animals experience pain, distress, and trauma resulting from panic and attempts to escape, such as forceful hair removal, torn skin, and broken limbs. Glue traps do not in themselves kill animals, although trapped animals will die slowly from exposure, dehydration, starvation, suffocation, or predation. Here you can see a western fence lizard stuck on a glue trap. Many wildlife species fall victim to glue traps, including amphibians, reptiles, small mammals, and birds like this California scrub jay. Many of these animals do not receive proper care and will often suffer from serious injuries or death if they are not safely removed. Trapped wildlife must be transported to a professional wildlife hospital for care. For this project, I partnered with WildCare, a wildlife hospital, nature education center, and wildlife advocacy organization in San Rafael, California. WildCare's mission is to deliver world-class medical care in an open admission wildlife hospital, together with exceptional environmental education, community engagement, and effective advocacy for the protection of wildlife and our shared habitat. Over the course of this project, I communicated with Allison Hermance, the Director of Communications and Marketing at WildCare. Allison was extremely helpful in providing me with all of the information on glue traps and answering any questions about implementing the project. Data was collected from January 2014 to September 2022 using existing records from 4 Northern California wildlife rescues and rehabilitation centers, including WildCare, Napa Wildlife Rescue, Ohlone Humane Society Wildlife Rehabilitation Center, and San Francisco Animal Care and Control. Data was collected from 7 Bay Area counties, including Alameda, Contra Costa, Marin, Napa, San Francisco, Santa Clara, and Sonoma. Intake records were entered into a Google Sheets spreadsheet containing data from all 4 wildlife rescues and rehabilitation hospitals. A quantitative analysis was performed using data on the class, species, date of admission, location found, and survival. Photographic data of glue-trapped wildlife was provided from WildCare and San Francisco Animal Care and Control. A qualitative analysis was used to produce a narrative summary of the photographic data. The results of this study found that glue-trapped animals sustained many different types of injuries, including some long-term injuries with lasting effects. The most common types of injuries include skin irritation or damage, open wounds, abrasions, lacerations, ulcerations, abscesses, dislocations, and fractures. Many animals were found to be dead upon arrival, while others died shortly after being removed from glue traps. Animals that sustained major injuries or trauma were humanely euthanized. Here you can see a dark-eyed junco being removed from a glue trap by WildCare's Wildlife Hospital. Over the course of the 8-year study period, a total of 243 glue-trapped patients were admitted to the 4 wildlife hospitals. Survival data was available for 136 of the patients admitted, and a total of 82 of these patients, or 60.3% of these animals admitted, survived to be released back to the wild. Avian species had the lowest survival rates at 55.6%, followed by mammalian species at 62.5%, and reptilian species had the highest survival rate at 85.7%. A total of 45 species types were admitted during the study period. These included 27 avian species, 10 mammalian species, and 8 reptilian species. Avian species made up the majority of glue trap cases admitted at 62.2%, followed by mammalian species at 30.3%. Reptilian species were found to be the least common at 7.5%. The species with the greatest number of patients admitted were rock pigeons, California towhees, and black rats. These species may be more abundant as they are commonly found in urban and suburban areas in Northern California. The years with the least number of patients admitted were 2014 and 2015, and the years with the greatest number of patients admitted were 2019 and 2020. There may have been more glue trap patients in the last 4 years of the study due to recent restrictions on rodenticide use in California. There were fewer animals admitted in 2022 because glue trap data was only collected up until September 2022. This study confirmed that glue traps are negatively affecting wildlife populations. When comparing the survival rates, avian and mammalian species had much lower survival rates than reptilian species. Feathers and fur are much more difficult to remove from glue traps. These animals are more likely to suffer from injuries or death in the process of removing the glue. After completion of this project, the Glue Trap public outreach campaign was developed in partnership with WildCare. A series of 4 educational infographics were created, and each infographic was tailored to different audiences. Infographics were chosen because they capture the audience's attention through a combination of visuals and text. These infographics displayed images of glue-trapped wildlife, relevant statistics, and examples of more humane alternatives. The first 2 infographics, the dangers of using glue traps and humane alternatives to glue traps, were aimed towards the general public. The third infographic, Stop the Use of Glue Traps, was aimed towards small businesses, grocery and department store owners, and the fourth infographic, Help Spread the Word on Glue Traps, was aimed towards high school and college level students. On September 26, 2022, these infographics were featured in a glue trap-based post on WildCare's website, and a link to view them was posted on WildCare's Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter pages. Active engagement was measured by likes, comments, and shares across these 3 social media platforms. The post received 400 likes and 44 comments on Instagram, 21 likes and 17 shares on Facebook, and 7 likes, 1 comment, and 1 share on Twitter. These infographics proved to be an effective tool for reaching local audiences as well as larger audiences through these social media platforms. Studies such as this one show clear evidence of the negative impacts of glue traps on native wildlife. A large number of wildlife injuries and mortality could be avoided if the sale and use of glue traps were banned. Educating residents about the impacts of glue traps and promoting the use of more humane alternatives is crucial. This study demonstrates that public outreach can be effective in reducing the negative impacts of glue traps on wildlife. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you're able to share this video with your friends and family.